afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Modern Woman Profession. As you know, the action is over. So basically, we already have a party, and then now women are frustrated. If you can see their faces today, black women or modern women, they are frustrated because they cannot get away. And then next thing you know, this morning they're on their revenge era. Their faces like they're ready to fight, and next thing you know, they trying to curse me out, and then next thing you know, they trying to make chaotic today. So be safe out there as a man, guys. Don't entertain, act that you don't see them, ignore them, because at the end of the day, they are here to make probably false allegation. They probably to go ballistic to you. So run, guys. Don't pay attention to them.
What happens when Trump wins? What does the Habituation Room podcast do? What does the left of America do?
We
they're
commit
never going to
mass
accept. They're
suicide.
never going to accept him. I hope you don't. Don't
we
do
drink
that.
cyanide
Don't do
on
that.
air and just podcast into the
Don't,
night.
don't do that.
No,
Don't do that because you won't be able to come on Never Mind the Ballots again. But what happens?
You know, I think we keep fighting, right?
So you're never going to accept him as a legitimate president, even if he walks it.
Well, I did not say that.
We keep fighting. What are you fighting? You can't fight the result.
What am I fighting? Oh, just relax, woman. Just calm down. Let a big, strong man who wants to take away all of your bodily autonomy rights, any right to an abortion. Women are dying.
You see, this is the same thing. It's all about abortion, right? So let me get this straight. You don't care about the economy, you don't care about your job, you don't care about your family, but you care about your body, your choice. When is gonna be the time that you guys have to wake up and realize that you big guys gonna be deceived? This is what happened. Women are being selfish, self-centered, and opportunities. And this is the clear example right now. We can see through everything now. You can see that how much they don't care about you, how much they don't value you. All they care about is themselves. That's why they hate the other guy. Now, since Camilla is not in power, they are frustrating because they worry about the abortion. Right? Abortion wise mean is 3 or 4 activity. That's all they're gonna say. Because all they're gonna say is come to issue because that what about if the person go rape somebody or some that they didn't ask for it. So basically that's the whole idea they ask for. So you telling me that all the people that went to the clinic they have the same scenario, they can approve it, but they go to the extreme to convince you that they are right. And on top of that, forget about those men that they pressure to vote for Camilla because they have to break up. What happened? So they still vote for them, and then you still lose. All what's gonna happen? You're gonna be still mad, or you're gonna be happy, or you're gonna hate the man because he doesn't tell his friend now he didn't vote for the friend. So what comes going on? Women gonna learn this time forward that if a man don't let happen, it's not gonna happen. Is a main word, and then men let women get away as much as they let them. If the men say they're gonna stop right there, the woman cannot do anything. They can scream, they can yell, but the thing is not gonna have their way. This is the perfect example that we see right now because women use their body strategy to get the election vote, but at the end of the day, men stand up firm. They're like, nope, women, we're not gonna because at the end of the day, we are the one gonna go out there and fight for what we're the one gonna go out there, get 3, 4 jobs to come home, and next thing you know, well, I cannot go to sleep, and next thing you know, you're gonna cheat on me because the money is tight and the economy is rising, everything expensive. But at the end of the day, they want you to be voted for a couple slappy minutes, 30 minutes while they go out there with poker and rubber and have a blast of their life. And congratulations, man. I appreciate that what you do. Stand firm and keep going.
Right now from preventable infections related to miscarriages. Mothers, 2 women we know this week died in Texas because were suffering miscarriages. They had an infection and they needed treatment immediately. They were turned away from emergency rooms in Texas because there was a fetal heartbeat. And so no doctor could attend to them until there was no more fetal heartbeat.
People say fetal heartbeat. I have a question with that. It's not even if you see this a heartbeat. Heartbeat means this living creature. This is a living creature. That's mean that is alive. So when you go out there and do that, that's mean that you become a delator. So because you delete people, this is the part they don't want to say. If it was an animal, they say the little animal, and then you kill the mother of the animal, or you kill the little animal, they're gonna desperately see you not human. How can they show so little innocent animal? But as your own kind, your own blood, your own nature, your own species, it's okay to kill it as long as you know it's my body, my choice. This is the dilemma. Now, mother women are very going ballistic because now they're trying to hide their promiscuity because they want to be born again or they want to be virgin again. Now they can hide it because that's gonna be very strict. So because now if you don't have really reason for it, you cannot go and delete the baby because now you gotta prove. And then if your relationship, you cannot pressure the man to take care of the baby if the man was being protective. And on top of that, you cannot even hide it because now it's gonna be tough for you and tough set for you to go out there and then delete the baby, which is a win for a man because it's time for us to move that accordingly to say it our voice to be heard. And congratulations, man, we make it through.
Those women lost their life. One of them was already a mom. That's what we're voting for in this election. We're voting for our human rights because women all around this country, their lives are in peril. And I think most people.
So before we keep moving, every woman, their life is in danger no matter what. And birth is a big thing. I'm not gonna downgrade it, and many women lose their life for that. And thanks to the modern medicine, they're trying to help the mother and the kids. That depend on the highest level possible, and then most of them are able to be saved. So basically, so when you talk about this phase, this is she become extremely to the extreme because at the end of the day we have the facility to prevent that from happening. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay to lose that perspective of life because abortion is not a human right. Abortion is a selfish desire. It's a selfish 3 or 4 activities because at the end of the day they not force you to do it. There's some special cases, I understand, but at the end of the day is your decision, and that's why the woman is good at it because their decision, their body, their choice. They can, if they don't want the baby, they can go and get it. But if they want a baby and the guy don't want it, the guy doesn't have a say so. And the next thing you know, they're gonna be back and forth. It's only in the generation because those generations is not godly, but they want a Christian ferryman while they are doing their back, back 3 or 4 street to go to the street and then get grabbed by their back blown out by Pookie and Ray. So next thing you know, they can have their eat those can do behind their husband, ask for the money to have their abortion without even the husband know, so they can go back to the street while you provide and spend money for them. This is the craziness. This is the ugliest truth of modern women today because this is diabolical. This is unhumanized, killing your own blood, and the next thing you know, you say is a right, is not a right, it's a murders activities, and the 3 or 4 movement to protect whatever you're doing without even consequences. That's all it is about.
People, including in the UK, you guys really need to understand just how second-class citizen women in America have been thrust into,
and they're ready to
since the overturning of Roe v. Wade. And in part, that was done because the justice system, right?
Yeah.
In this country, it works in multiple different levels. Well, in Texas, the Biden administration has tried to say, look, you have to attend to women in the ER, no matter what. It's a federal law. But because of Trump-appointed justices in multiple federal courts, they
That's a lie. Tell me how many times you women go to the hospital and then they deny your service. Almost never, right? A men don't like to go to hospital, but women always go. They have a headache, they get a scratch, they feel pain, they always want to go to hospital. This is a pure lie because at the end of the day, they hate the idea of losing control, and women love to take control on every little. That's why they want you to tell you where you're going, where you want to go, what time you're going to work, because they want to control. Because when they have to control your activity and your schedule, so what's gonna happen? They can cheat and piss, and then you'll never find out. But as a poke and way, they cannot have their activity, they can have their maneuver because now they're frustrating because they cannot control that man because that man is free and that man has option, and then she cannot pressure. That's all there is to it. Nothing else, nothing more.
they basically allowed the Texas law to stand, meaning condemning these women to die. What I'm telling you is we cannot afford to have more Trump-appointed justices because they are condemning people to die in this country.
This is a pure lie. If you listen to that narrative, shame on you, because at the end of the day, it's not about that. It's about women protect their body from poking railway so they can kill their own baby, and then when they get older after 30, they want child or they want IV, and next thing you know, it's gonna be harder for them. But it's not what it's look like. It's about your time. In short, protect your body, do it the right way. You get a husband, get married, and have a kid. But they want to have a single mom, they can choose whenever they want to have the baby, but not the ring. And then they can go out there and then do the prosperity online and tell how much they don't need no man. And then when they get older, they want the child support to charge the man so they can control the narrative. And then next thing you know, be a burden upon the man and use it as an excuse to pressure the man to get her own way. And guys, thank you guys for watching.